Yo, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning market report. I am Army Piper. It is post Christmas. We had a little rally that went on. We do have a little bit of green here this morning on the hourly at the market open for the stock market, but on the daily, guys, we had quite a bit of a little sell off here, giving us a lot of red. We're going to be taking a look at that chart, seeing what's going on there. Might have been something to do with a TradingView glitch. We're going to talk about that. And then also, we're going to take a look at Ethereum. How's Ethereum should be building up for its 2025 quarter one? We're going to look at that history and talk about total value locked. What's going on with Ethereum? Could we see a big rally coming? All that and a lot more today on the morning market report. Let's get it. Classes in session. Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining me today. I appreciate all of you. I'm trying to get some stuff set up here. OC did not show up today. He's a no-show to work today. And then also we had tried to get BC Port Corp up today, but that didn't happen either. He was having some camera issues. So Piper is here solo with you, but don't worry. We're going to walk you through everything today, guys, and talk about that. Let me go ahead and move my little icons here for my thing. There we go. Now I've got chat cam, see? Bam, chat cam. We're good to go there. That's a good thing. And then also, we've got our little solo cam here. So we're going to be good to go, guys. We're going to talk about this little rejection that we're getting right now. Actually, we're going to look at this rejection because I believe that's Ethereum. There you go. A little rejection on our levels that we've been talking about on Bitcoin there. We are back down to the no shit, hold this level right here, guys. So we're going to see where we could be heading. I actually do think that we return back to the, well, crap, it didn't hold level. Hopefully it does not break that level. That is a key level for us at about 92,600. I'm seeing a lot of people on X right now. They're talking about that 95,000 is a key level. I don't think it is. If we take a look at what we have here, we've got a double bottom here, and that would be coming back for a repeat on that level. So I think 92,600, 92,000, 000 would be the level to watch for that. So we're going to be taking a look at that. We'll do a little bit closer analysis on that TA here in a bit, and we'll talk about the news. But first, let's go jump in on the chat, man. We got the chat in the house with us. Let's go over here and see who all we got. We've got, back to the top, Harp saying good morning. And wait, what in the butt? What in the butt? I know that song, man. Morning, Alexandra G. Shout out to Alexandra G. Best mod in the business. Username in here with us, Harp. We got, who else? We got Alexandra G. She's bringing in all the good mornings. I hope you both had a wonderful Christmas. Alexandra G., I had a great Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. BC Port Corp in the house. Trade Intuitions in here with us, the host of Trade Academy. Oh, by the way, T.I. Joe, I need to update the description for Trade Academy because it still has me and FD in there for the playlist itself. So I'm going to update that playlist this morning and talk about that. It's got the T.I. Joe in there with us, not FD White and Piper Academy. So don't worry, I will fix that. Let's see here. Robert Mulligan saying, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Robert. Little Fish is in the house with us. We got Retro Mike Tech. He said NFT, no fun training. That did that for 22 years. No, other NFTs, bro. Other NFTs. Let's see here. Actually, no fun trading. NFT is no fun trading. It's directly correlated to the Caspa chart, unless you're shorting it right now. Shout out to RMT. What else we got? BC Port Corp said, I'm there in spirit. You are here in spirit, bro. I'm sorry that you couldn't get in. We got Wix Wi-Fi 89 2-dub in the house, guys. Do me a favor. Throw a mod queen and a 2-dub. It's the 2 W's in the chat for the mods. They're always here helping us out, and we appreciate them all. Who else we got in here? Ninja Glock is in the house with us. Baba Yaz saying good morning to Alexandra G. And then A to A's. Hit that like button, share the stream, and mint some Hydra Drip HODL passes for up to 10 Cardano tokens plus some Hydro. Not hydroponics, Hydro Drip. It's a different thing. Where did my emojis and membership symbol go? I don't know, Baba Yaz. Did you log in somewhere different? Check your membership on YouTube. If you had like the upper tier, we've only got one emoji now. or one tier now on YouTube. So that might be it. The upper tier is now built into Discord. So you don't need the big one. You only need the little one, Baba Yaz. Retro Mike Tech saying people long casts. Moment of silence for those people. Facts, bro. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the news and let's go see what's going on out there in the world, guys. Let me get this all set up here and we'll jump back in there. I see all those mod emojis going in. I appreciate you all. Guys, don't forget, if you're a member, and Baba Yaz, if you were one of the upper tiers and now it has expired because there is no more upper tier to renew, there's only the alumni, the base level at $4.99. If you are a member on YouTube or you are a member on our Discord, that gives you the entry into the contest where we're giving away the entire 10-book set of Billy Goat Tales NFT. It is all 30 chapters, 170 speakers. It's an NFT book that you can go in and read it on the reader. It's pretty cool. It's got quotes in there, some great history of crypto and the journeys of all of these different content creators. So you guys should go check that out. But it's 25 ADA per book to mint. So I bought through, mini books to get the entire set because one of them is very rare to get. And I got that for the giveaway also. So you're going to get the entire 10-book set, book 1 through book 10, all 30 chapters. And one of those books is going to contain an Easter egg, which are highly sought after. There's very, very, very few of those. And if you got that, it's going to enter you into some other stuff down the road. So it does have a utility. It's a good book. It's a really cool book on all of the spaces on X. And so we're going to be giving away that entire 10-book set. All you got to do is be a member on YouTube, $4.99 a month, or be in our WAP on Discord for our upper tier. And if you are, then if you are both of those, then you'll get 1 entry for YouTube, 2 entries for the upper tier. That would be 3 total. But either way, you have an entry with the membership. So guys, go check it out. We're going to be doing that at the first of the year. So enough of that. Eric Wallen, what's up, man? Welcome. All right, let's go jump into the news, guys, and let's talk about that. We got to I'm going to refresh some stuff here just to make sure that I got the recent data. There we go. And then let's go ahead, jump over to the news. All right, guys, today's news brought to you, as always, by Decrypted.tax. As we close in on the end of the year, tax season will be coming. So if you guys don't know, a lot of new tax laws just started on January 1st for how to report crypto. So if you guys don't know that stuff and you need some help, give Ernest a call. Decrypted.tax, link down below in the description. Well, then I get it. So you're the Discord member. You're hooked on the YouTube emojis. I like the emojis too, man. It makes me want to be included. So you can do that one for the cheap one though. You don't have to do the upper class, to get those emojis. All right, let's get into this news, guys. Looking at the total market cap right now, $3.45 trillion, down 3.85% on the market cap. Market cap volume down 14.4% in the last 24 hours. Let's go ahead and jump over here, take a look at this news. There we go. Perfect. Guys, right now, Bitcoin dominance, we'll take a look at the dominance. I am actually thinking that it might not be that. It is, yeah, it is 50. It's 58.3%, not 56 right now. By the time that this came out, it was 56.9. Fear and greed right now is sitting at 63. We're still in greed. It's moved a little bit up out of that neutral range, and we are starting to move back into altcoin season here, according to the CMC altcoin season index. Looking at these crypto bubbles here on the hourlies turned red again, guys. Look at that. Holy smokes. There we go. Let's go look here. I want to see this. Yeah, Dow Jones, S&P, and NASDAQ all opening in the red today, getting quite a bit of sell-off. Guys, this 10-year yield is a little concerning. This thing just continues to pump up. It's up to 4.6, and if we hit 5, some bad stuff's going to happen. But let's talk about current prices right now on the crypto space. Looking at Bitcoin currently at just above 95,500, 95,527, down 3.2% on the daily. Ethereum down 4.2%, sitting at $3,343. XRP at $2.15, down 5.9. You can see mostly everything is red and down right now. Anything BitGet token. There you go. BitGet token, BGT is what that is, not Billy Goat Tales, and it is up 25.2%. What this is a native token for the BitGet exchange, and so it's like Kronos for crypto.com, so on and so forth, but it cuts your fees. So if you're trading with BitGet token versus USDT, you get an even better uh, fee ranking, fee bar, so that you're not paying as much on your fees for trading. And big bonus to that is that they get liquidity and you get you get better fees on your trade. So it has moved up 5 positions into the top 20 now, guys, at number 19, which is odd that it's getting that much movement in the total crypto space, because when you think about it, at the end of the day, BitGet can't be used in the US. It's KYC now. So this is no US people involved in this token at all, and it is just still moonshotting up there. So any other big movers here? We got some 7.7s, Hedera down 7.3, Stellar's down 7.7, Polkadot's down 7.3. We got Uniswap moving down 2 positions to number 24. It is down 8%. Yeah, I just want to scroll through here and take a look. OKB, that's the OKX token, I believe, native token. Looks like native tokens are doing pretty good right now, which is crazy. Well, it's not really. I guess a lot of people just want to sit in that native token right now. Looking at the stock market again, guys, Dow Jones, S&P, and the NASDAQ down 0.2% on average across the board there. Looking at economic data, we did have some data coming this morning. Initial jobless claims coming in this morning, 6:30 a.m. my time, 8:30 a.m. on the East Coast. And if we take a look at this, was at 220,000. No revisions on jobs this month. Can we get a hallelujah, a shout out for that? 220,000 jobs last week is what was reported. No revisions. Consensus and forecast was that it was going to be up 224,000, 223,000 consensus and forecast. But it actually came in at 219,000. So we'll take that. It was a little bit better than what, way better than what they expected and better than what it previously was. But if we look at continuing jobless claims, this is how many people filed previous weeks and are still on unemployment. 1.8 million here is what it previously was. There was a little revision there. It was supposed to be 1.88 million. 1.875 was the forecast. Came in 1.91 million continuing unemployment claims. So not as many joined the ranks, but still a lot on the ranks. And then the jobless claim 4-week average there, 2.26. 226,000 is what we have there for the continuing jobless claims. So we're looking at 225,000 previously. 226 was the forecast. Came in a little about half a 100K, so about 50,000 higher than what they expected. So that is what we have there. Tomorrow, guys, Friday, we're going to get the good and balanced trades coming in. Let me reduce this to 2, get all the important stuff. There we go. Good balance trades. It's going to be coming in tomorrow. We're going to get retail inventory, excluding auto, month over month. That's going to be coming in, and then wholesale inventories, which think that would be pretty much it. Yeah, everything's pretty much projected to be better or at least neutral. And then next week we'll go into the end of the year and start the year off with some ISM manufacturing and mortgage rates. So let's see. Right now, 6.75% is the current 30-year mortgage rate, guys, continuing to pump up. So I do have a post here that I want to talk about on X because they had a Kabisi letter put out some stuff. We'll just talk about this. Bitcoin shorts and versus longs first. Going to X marks the spot. Here we go. Current price, 96,000. Yeah, we dropped a little bit from there, guy, but that's okay. Longs versus short ratio. Right now, it's 52.9% of all trades on centralized exchanges are longs, 47.1% are shorts. So we're starting to see those longs lessen. The longs are getting tired. Shorts are going to come in. I do believe that once we get a higher percentage being short, then we'll see the true market reversal, because they're going to get squeezed out, I do believe. Crypto Billy, shout out to you in the chat. I see you, bro. I see you. Titan of Crypto talking about this. We'll look at this chart in a little while. But here's the thing that I wanted to bring up. Let's go here to the Kabisi letter. And it's a little thread that he's got here, but we're not going to read the whole thing. I just want to get into this and talk about it. It's official. The 10-year note yield, that's that 10-year bond I just showed you on the CNBC, now up 100 basis points since the Fed pivot began in September. In other words, while the Fed has cut rates by 100 basis points since then, rates in the market have risen by 100 basis points. Is this the biggest market to Fed disconnect in history? Since the Fed rate cut began in September, the 10-year note yield has risen from 3.6 to 4.6. This puts yields at their highest since May 2024, even as the Fed aggressively cut rates. The rates are rising after the Fed began cutting rates with a 50 basis point cut for the first time, and then we did 225s there. As a result, the average interest rate on a 30-year mortgage in the United States is now at 7.10. So will we see that report come out for that 30-year fixed rate mortgage at the beginning of the year come out at this level, or will it have settled down by then? We'll have to wait and see. But to put this into perspective, just 3 months ago, the average rate bottomed out at 6.15. Buying the median priced home at $420,400 now costs an average of approximately $400 more per month because of that 30-year fixed rate. So not looking good despite us dropping, cutting those rates. We're not really seeing any change to the interest rates. And I told you guys when they started cutting those rates and we saw that massive rally there on the 10-year yield, that it would be very likely that we would not see car loans and home loans and stuff like that come down because that is not based on the Federal Reserve rate. It is based on the 10-year treasury yield. So if a bank can put money into a 10-year treasury yield and ride that interest rate of 4.6, why would they give you a loan and take on risk to make 4.6? They've got to raise it above that, right? So 4.6 is the baseline, and then anything above that is based on your loan risk. So they've got to make the money, or if they were just going to shoot for 4.6, they would just put it in the 10-year treasury and just make 4.6, right? So that's what's going on there, and we're continuing to see that pump up. Another breaking news here, just in, public company Cooler buys 217 Bitcoin for $21 million as part of its Bitcoin treasury strategy. Starting to see more and more of this, these public companies that are buying Bitcoin to put into their strategy following that Microsoft plays, or that MicroStrategies play. Excuse me. Microsoft denied that. They said no thanks. Yeah, the purchase follows the company's announcement on December 4th of its Bitcoin treasury strategy, which it announced it was allocating up to 90% of its surplus cash into Bitcoin. So evidently they're feeling pretty bullish on the BTC also. And I think that pretty much covers that here. I don't know that I have anything else. We do have oh yeah, I want to talk about this article. This is that dip that we talked about, guys. Bitcoin price dips 4% as TradingView glitch sent dominance to zero. Bitcoin's price stability wobbles in what appears to be a knee-jerk response to erroneous Bitcoin dominance data. Bitcoin saw volatility on December 26 as the markets appeared to react to false TradingView chart data. Apparent market error cost Bitcoin longs. Data from the Cointelegraph Markets Pro recorded snap Bitcoin price lost about 4%, ending a cool Christmas trading conditions. Bitcoin fell towards $95,000. The social media users reported an anomaly on TradingView's Bitcoin dominance chart that showed Bitcoin's share of overall crypto market collapsed to zero. Guys, let's go over here and talk about this because this is insane. Where is my chat cam? There we go. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance just dumped to zero this morning, guys. And a lot of people sold off. Now, whether it's because they thought that it was, oh my goodness, it's 30, there's zero Bitcoin dominance, whatever, or if they thought that people were going to get scared because of the glitch and then sell off, I don't know. One or the other is what happened there, though. A little bit of coffee. But yeah, I'm thinking it's likely that people said that this was going to cause a shakeout of fear, and so then they just sold off by default. And I think that would be the biggest reason that we saw this sell off occur in the markets this morning. And let's go talk about that chart. Let's jump into it. And let's take a look at what we got there. Guys, also, I did put a poll up today. If you haven't answered that poll yet, go ahead and check it out. It says, do you want to win the entire Billy Goat Tales 10-book series? You got 3 choices there. Hyped AF, nah fam, I'm good, or what the hell is an NFT right now? That current one is 68% said hyped. They hyped. They hyped. 18% said what is an NFT? I think you guys are being, I think you guys are a pretty smart group that we have here as a community. If you really don't know, type it into the chat if you really don't know. And I swear, Retro Mike Tech, don't even do it. I know you're already reaching for your keyboard. Do not type in there that you don't know what that is. Let's go check out the chart here, guys, and let's check out what happened with Bitcoin this morning. See, what had happened was we were running up here yesterday, had a decent little rally. We called this out on pre-Christmas morning. I said, hey, guys, it looks like we're going to be taking off. And did we? Yes, we absolutely did. Retook the dynamic reactor, came very close into that 3D trend, though, guys, and did not quite make it to the quantum reactor here. So we did get that pullback that has brought us back down to the no shit hold this level. Let me clean off some brush marks there. There we go. But I do think that we are going to return down to the well crap it didn't hold. And that would be a triple bottom, guys. I don't know how I feel about that. Triple bottoms, how they play out can be a little weird sometimes. A to A said, I'll come and tell you everything about NFTs. I figured you would. Let's see here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, just wanted to make sure what was going on there in the chat. So yeah, guys, we do have a sell-off here in the oscillator. We can see that we were hitting pretty high here on the oscillator ribbon at the 70% mark, started to get some sell-off. True 7 did not quite peak. It got some sell-off too, and now money flow coming down as volume's coming up. We could get a decent little squeeze off of this, but it's good. We're going to have to keep an eye on it. The levels that I'm watching firstly here is the well crap it didn't hold. This one's coming in at about 92,500 range, and then Jesus take the will. If we lose this level down here, guys, we could have some trouble setting in. This is going to be in line with that value area low there, and we need to actually hold this pretty strong, because if we do not, we're going to be looking at that sell-off down to the one-to-one line. That would be $81,000. I do have, just to remind you, down here, Bitcoin's last stand coming in at about 76,000 down to about 73,000 at the platinum pocket. What is that level? That's the CME gap. And I did say we could likely come down to get that filled. It's also in a recent video. If you haven't checked that video out, you should. It's a pretty good one. Let's go and talk about some other Bitcoin news. And then we'll get back into talk about Ethereum, because that is the one that I think we really need to keep an eye on. Ada Ace, do you know what is the name of the new Charles pet and bedridden? Charles? Okay. Oh, because you said Charlie. What's up, bedridden? How you doing, bro? I think it's the squirrel is who you're talking about there, bedridden, and I am not sure what his name is. So let's go jump over into this news here and let's talk about this. We got a couple of articles here I want to talk about. We got that price dip there. Ethereum, let's talk about these articles first. Ethereum shorter, someone shorted Ethereum, if you don't know what that is, gained $1.1 million on a 50x leverage in 2 days. Beyond the $1.1 million unrealized profit, the trader earned over $680,000 worth of funding fees on his short position. Wow. So people were trying to long it while he shorted. So they paid him. He was the maker. So he made $680,000 worth of funding fees. And he had $1.1 million in unrealized profits, ripe for liquidation, just above $4,750. Cryptocurrency trader, the savvy crypto trader generated $1.1 million worth of profit on his Ether short position, which involves borrowing the underlying cryptocurrency. We know how leverage works. He opened a 50x leverage short position when Ether was trading at $3,428, shorting the total of 19,186 Ether worth over $64.5 million, according to the blockchain data on Hyperscan. Beyond the $1.1 million unrealized profit, he also got paid the fees of $680,000. While leverage trading can potentially increase returns, it significantly amplifies your risk also, and led to the loss of the initial investment. So keep that in mind. It's very risky to do this. Crypto traders win big in 2024, $1 million trades. Okay, that is what I wanted to talk about there. And then the other one that I wanted to talk about is total value locked. Then we're going to go take a look at this Bitcoin, this Ethereum chart. Ethereum total value locked reaches the highest level since 2022 after crossing $90 billion. Will price follow? $90 billion in locked up TVL here, guys. Hits a new milestone with $90 billion growth. This is the highest it's been since April of 2022. This unexpected resurgence signifies a potential comeback for the altcoin giant, further solidifying its position at the forefront of the ecosystem. Let's go take a look at the chart, because I do believe that if we have Ethereum pop off like that, you're going to see the alt season kick off too. And if you look at Bitcoin dominance, I do want to check that real fast. Let's go over there and take a look. Bitcoin dominance, of course, it's not showing that glitch on here because they got rid of it, but Bitcoin dominance is setting up pretty decent. Like I showed you on that X post, we are sitting pretty close to that point where we start to get those. Let me go over here, right there, 45 out of 100. So altcoin season, not too far off. And I think if we got Ethereum to pop off, we would also get those alts to pop off. Let's go take a look at the Ethereum chart and let's talk about some key levels here. So we are getting the sell-off this morning in line with Bitcoin, like everything else is, down about 4.5% versus Bitcoin's 4% right now, but not as much as like SWI, Link, stuff like that. They're selling off quite a bit more. Solana is about the same, 4.44. ONDO is way down, 8.52. How is ADA looking? Let's go check out ADA. Let's go check out that ADA. It is down 5.47, so not too bad. Some more than others. But what I'm watching here is this 0.5%. This is your 50% fib line here. That's coming in at 3,263. You can see we had a lot of support right there. But the big one where we came down and touched is this very old, very long ago, long time ago, trend line that we had in play here going back to... This is going to be going all the way back to November 2022. So this is a year after the high, and you can see how many times this has played as support, has been resistance, and then also back into the bull cycle here of 2023. It was support many times there too. I've talked about... Oh, then we got underneath it. It was resistance. Yeah. So now we're back above it. There we go. And it was support again. So this trend line, very important to hold, in my opinion, because once we hit it, it does give us a regrouping as a support. So this is the level that I've been talking about for a long time, that we could be pulling all the way back to this. And when we had our big drop on December 20th, almost right there on it. We did get a little break below it, and then it just launched off of it. So if we get back down to this level right now, guys, it's $3,139 currently. Currently on the 4 hour, it would be 3,130, we'll call it. That would be the level to watch for support. Now, if we break this and look for a retest on it, that's where I would actually get into a short on a retest of that. But as long as we can stay above it here and get a bounce off of it, and be looking definitely at a long there on that. That's what I would be setting up. But if we take a look at this on the higher time frames, I want to go to the daily and take a look at this. We are in a bullish setup here. We're set to launch. We had an uptrend here. We're starting to get the transfer from a bearish ribbon to a bullish ribbon going on here. We do have some volume dropping, okay, but money flow looks like it's starting to curve back up on this on the daily. So I do think if we come down to that 50% line there, down to that trend line, we do have the bullish 3D trend here. We have the dynamic reactor that's coming in right underneath, right there on that line also, guys. Some key levels here on the daily that I think are setting up for a bullish Ethereum bounce. And let's go talk about what happens in the this typical cycle, the post-halving year, right? With price action on Ethereum. On the monthly basis, let's go over here. We'll click this to ETH, and let's just take a look at monthly returns. We are in December right now. If we go back and look at 2017, that would be right after that halving, right? 2021 would be the next one, right? 4 months, 31.92 in January, 48% in February, 214% in March, and then 67% in April. Let's go 4 years later, 2021, the post-halving year, 78.5%, 8.41, 34.7, and 44.29. So historically, in the post-halving year, Ethereum has had an amazing January through April. If we put this on the quarterly and just do March, January, February, March, guys, looking at 2017, 518%, 2021, 160%. Are we about to set up for 2025, the post-halving year for Ethereum, to send us on another, 100% plus move, which would also lead the way for alts to have the absolute breakout? Let's jump back over to the chat cam and talk about it with you guys, and check and see who all's in here. We got K Diggity in the house right now with us. Welcome. Hola, K Dog. Billy said there. Who else we got here? I know what the market maker was, and you know them too. Had to be in RMT. Absolutely. It is RMT. It's always. You might get to put me in a timeout today. For the noobs, it's Naughty Fabled Tech. I like that. I like that. Bedred, much love to you too, man. I miss you, bro. So let's talk about Ethereum. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that we're going to get an ETH rally at the first quarter like we always do, or has enough changed that these cycle norms just don't exist anymore? Put a 1 in the chat if you think we get it. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that we do not get it. And if you have any comments about it, let me know and we'll read those off here. But that's I think that we do get a little ETH rally on the daily. We are starting to see those levels that could give us, the indication of the indicators are telling us upside move could be coming. So be watching for that. And then, of course, those altcoins getting that move at that point would be phenomenal. So we are in week 8 of the price discovery phase, guys. We've talked about this before, that week 6, week 7, week 8. We talked about this with our members and went over some data in a newsletter. Week 6, 7, 8 of price discovery. After you go into price discovery, we typically continue on. Week 6, 7, and 8 are historically pullback periods, corrections, and consolidation, right? We are in week 8. So this should be, keyword, the end of the correction period, right? 6, 7, and 8. That would put us into January. Because they don't have the history on Solana, ADA, and SWI for that, unless you're talking about why ETH pump. Why do we think that, or why did I analyze ETH? Because we have the data for it. It's the second largest. That's why I don't have it on Solana, ADA, or SWI. But if you're asking why do people want ETH over Solana, ADA, and SWI? It's cheaper, faster. Most people are not using their crypto for the infrastructure, bro. They're using it for the returns that they get off of it, and everyone knows the name ETH. New people coming in, or people that have not been in very long, they don't really understand what Solana, ADA, SWI is. You got 2 types of people that come into the space. What's up there, Alex? Oh, crypto. Peace. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, bro. You got people that come into the space, 2 types of people. They either go, I'm going with what's the most popular, or they go with some crazy thing that rug pulls them because they're looking for overnight riches. So that's the 2 types of people that come in. And ETH is, at the end of the day, a very large player in the space, utility-wise and name popularity-wise. So that's why ETH instead of those other ones. But if ETH takes off, the other alts will too. So there you go. More money said auction should be 50x in 2024. I won't do it on live stream because I don't lead people into tokens that I'm not familiar with, but I will check it out. More money on our Discord. And then if I see anything positive there with our team, then I'll talk about it. I protect the alumni. It's what I do. BC Port Corp alumni. Yeah, we want to give a shout outs to Alex though. But yeah, guys, that's why ETH and its quarter over quarter tends to do very well in the post-halving year. So that's what we have there. Any other articles that I wanted to go over today? I'm not sure. Let's just go take a look at charts. We can just do that. Got a very slow day going on here today. So no OC guy. He abandoned me. BC Port Corp. His tech failed both of us. But yeah, let's go take a look at a couple of charts here. And then we'll wrap it up. Head over to Randy Hipper's house. Because Randy Hipper is still giving away some Bitcoin over there. We gave away Bitcoin yesterday. I sent her some Bitcoin to give away. And then I also gave her some of the one of the NFT books from Billy Goat Tales. So she's going to be giving that away here in a little while too, if she has not done so already. That's Ethereum. Let's go check out SWI. Let's check out Solana. SWI is still holding, guys. On the 4-hour here, we're sitting right now at the quantum reactor, just below the dynamic reactor. We do have the 3D cloud here. If we were to go all the way down to the bottom of this 3D trend cloud, guys, that is coming in line here with the fixed range volume profile. But as of right now, we are on a volume node also, so hopefully this can hold. If not, we got a big gap. We're going to slide right down into that point of control, which is on this volume node. So sweet right now does look like we could lose that, but key support, look, quantum reactor bounce. We did have a break there, bounce and bounce. Shout out to Chart Prime Indicators, crushing it with support here. That is sweet. Let's go check out Chainlink. Checking out the link. Ouch. Lost its 382 right there at $25.31. Also, the 3D trend cloud also was that point of rejection too. It's writing it down. It has now lost its quantum and dynamic reactor. Money flow is still in the red. Volume looks good, but that volume could very well just be selling volume. Remember, volume is not bullish or bearish. It is just, it's there, right? Follow the trend. ETH is queen, but not working like others. So it's about time to change the queen. I agree. I agree with you 100%, Bedredden. But until that happens, it's about time to change. Until they do change that, and people leave the Ethereum space, then no. As long as Solana keeps crashing, it's not going to happen. It's not going to take the lead. Cardano, it's strong as hell as a network, but it does not have they take too long to develop upgrades, in my opinion. So it's not going to be them. I think Sui could be one of the lead competitors there in the future on Ethereum. So let's go check out Solana. Speaking of that, yeah, we talked about this level here, guys. I said I think we're going to come back down. I don't think we're going to be able to break above that 3D trend and that 786 when we were back here. I said I'm looking for a return back to here, and it did. And then it went right back up to the 3D trend, and now it's coming back down. Guys, watch for this level here. I think that you could be setting up for a long here at about 179.77, coming back into this range. Look, value area low right there. That's 175. So anywhere in that range would be another spot that I would look for a bounce. Eventually, this downward slope here, guys, has got to break to the upside. Eventually, let's go over here and just show you what we're looking at here at the regression trend. That's pretty much it. We're eventually this pattern, which is a bullish pattern, will get into a breakout and then retest and break out of this thing. But as of right now, not looking like that is the case. So regression trend tool is what that is called. It is right there in your toolkit. Regression trend tool. You just pull it down over the period. You can see that channel. It'll isolate it for you. So let's go see ONDO. ONDO's at a key level of support right now. It's actually looking pretty weak, guys. I am not going to lie. It's all the way back down to the sell-off point that we had on on the 20th. And if you look here, like even Solana is not down there. Near Protocol's not down there. Sui, I don't think is even close to being down there. It's in its previous range here, not down here. Ethereum, not quite down there. But ONDO all the way back down there, revisiting that level right now. Now, so one of two things to happen. Either ONDO is going to break this level and it's going to head down to its zero at 127, or it's going to be one of the first ones to break out back to the upside because it is already there. So it is looking like the trend is running out of space here. We are getting a clipping. If we start to get this ribbon coming up and price comes down just a little bit lower, we would get a bullish divergence there, which would also come after that True 7 clipping there. And that is one of Alex O Crypto's favorite strategies. So we could be seeing that. Let's check out XRP. XRP, yeah, it's got sitting at the value area low on support right now. I think XRP is looking pretty decent for a bounce. Money volume is starting to turn green. We just need money flow to come up. Once Bitcoin starts to move, then we'll see that. But if you look here right now, I've got my multi-time frame screener up here. You can see the 5-minute, the 15-minute, and the 1 hour on the prophecy indicator all red. And then the 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour on the dynamic reactor all bearish also. The only thing that's bullish is the 4-hour prophecy, and then 3 of the dailies for the quantum, the prophecy, the quantum, and the dynamic reactor, all chart prime indicators, giving you multi-time frame from 5 minutes all the way up to the daily without changing off your chart. It's all right there for you. So I will talk about this before we head out, guys. Not that, There we go. Looking at the chart here, and if you guys don't know what this is my Piper Sniper kit. It's if you use my link or you get TA Plus, you get all of these indicators, and they're a screener. It's a spotter down here for Bitcoin, Chainlink, MicroStrategy, Caspa, Ethereum, Cardano, ADA, I should say, XRP, Sui, Solana, and ONDO. This one is looking at the 1 hour. This one is looking at the 4 hour. Now, once we see the 1 hour start to fire off and become bullish, meaning that there's two greens here for the target lock and target hold, meaning you can engage. When that is sitting both in the green on the hourly, it's only a matter of time. If it stays that way, because remember, 4 hours of bullishness is a 4-hour bullish candle, right? So if we see that start to trigger here, I'm watching on the lower time frame first. This is my early warning system. Then I'll know that that once we start, the continuation of these are green, that we should start seeing it over here in the 4 hour, and that's when I would flip to be more bullish. As of right now, the only thing that is bullish on my spot list, on my watch list here, is MicroStrategies and Sui. That's it. That's the only ones that are fully green, saying target lock in, target hold, clear to engage. Okay. On the hourly, though, I don't even have anything. Right now in the hourly, everything is bearish. I need to see these start to flip to green. We have started to see Ethereum and Bitcoin get the target hold, but we do not have a target lock. That means we have no positive ID to pull the trigger on anything, okay? So as of right now, I'm watching for these to start turning green, and I don't even have to watch them. I can just go spend time with the family today because I have bullish hold and lock, bearish hold and lock set for alerts, and then I just set one alert. If any of those two things happen, I'll get notified. So right now I'm watching the hourly. That is going to give me my forewarning, my foreshadow and pre-warning, early warning that something may be coming on the 4 hour, but I really need to start to see these turn green. And until that time, bearish is the likely move that we're going to have, downside move. So let's come back over here to the chat and talk it out before we head out of here. I think that is it for today, guys. I know it's a little bit short, but talking for an hour straight is an Alex O skill set, not an Army Piper skill set. So shout out to Alex O, guys. I appreciate everyone in here. Just watch these charts. I do think we have some key levels to hit. Again, on that Bitcoin level, the one to watch is going to be on Bitcoin, if I can get to it. The level that you need to watch closely right now is about 92,600. So if we get down there and we break that, guys, look at us going down to the value area low at that point. We did get a rejection off of that point of control. That would be 88,000. So that's the move for today. I appreciate everyone that joined me here. We're about to go head over to Randy Hipper's house. Let me set that up now. Frat Mom is over there waiting for us. Let me go customization. Here we go. Redirect, and we are heading over to Randy Hipper show. There we go, guys. We will catch you all right back here tomorrow morning. Hopefully I've got a team with me. I'm out here alone and unafraid. Not the first time. We'll be back here at 9:30, guys. Don't forget, check out the morning show tomorrow morning, the pre-market with BC Port Corp. Also this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have Trade Academy with T.I. Joe, and then the Crypto Nightcap closing out the evening tonight with them in the evening time, and then Markets After Dark. 5 live shows per day here, Monday through Thursday. The whole show, the whole series is here today, and then tomorrow morning we'll be back here wrapping it out for the week, guys. I appreciate you all. Until next time, guys, trade safe. And as always, use some risk management. I'll catch you guys later. Much love. Out. I don't know what they keep telling me. I don't know what they keep telling me. Ain't no school like Piper Academy. Ain't no school like Piper Academy. We'll keep that front line covered, even when we're dead and gone. We'll find a way to keep going, cause we gon' keep on rolling after the wheels fall low. I know you hungry for knowledge, that's profit appetite. Classes in session, this for the Army Piper acolytes. Trade flag at the soul, train ready. What a line from OCI, form a Mexican spaghetti. Yo, crunch crypto with a deep dive to reject dime. And if you like the visual powered by Chart Prime, then you will part of that alumni, that's all spine. But if you have, step fall back to offline.
We'll keep that front line covered, even when we're dead and gone. We'll find a way to keep going, cause we gon' keep on rolling after wheels fall low. Sound off.
To get with them, the ZTS rhythm. Rip it, Alexandra.
Yeah, that's my alumni, you know what I mean?
That was awesome,